the rise of the Ottoman Empire, from a small tribe to a mighty empire. In the rugged lands of Anatolia during the late 13th century, a small tribe of Turkish warriors laid the foundation for what would become one of the most enduring and influential empires in history, the Ottoman Empire. Born out of the ashes of the weakening Seljuk Sultanate and the remnants of the Byzantine Empire, this tribe, led by Osman I, transformed from a modest group of frontier warriors into a global superpower that shaped the course of world history for over 600 years. Osman I, the founder of the empire. Osman I, born around 1258, was a man of extraordinary vision and charisma. His tribe, the Ottomans, were one of many Turkish groups inhabiting Anatolia after the fragmentation of the Seljuk Sultanate, which had been destabilized by the Mongol invasions. Around 1299, Osman declared independence from the Seljuks, proclaiming himself a sovereign ruler. Osman's ambition was matched by his military prowess. He led his warriors, known as Ghazis, on raids against nearby Byzantine towns and villages. These warriors believed they were fighting a holy war, inspired by their Islamic faith to expand their territory and spread their religion. This sense of purpose united them and gave them the courage to face larger and more established enemies. Under Osman, the Ottomans adopted a pragmatic approach to governance. They didn't just conquer, they integrated the local populations, allowing them to keep their customs and religions in exchange for loyalty and taxes. This policy of tolerance would later become a hallmark of the Ottoman Empire. By the time of Osman's death in 1326, his small tribal state had grown into a fledgling kingdom. His son, Orhan, inherited this legacy and continued to expand its borders. Orhan and the First Expansion. Orhan, who ruled from 1326 to 1362, was both a warrior and a statesman. He captured the important Byzantine city of Bursa, making it the first Ottoman capital. Bursa became a thriving center of trade, culture, and learning, symbolizing the Ottomans' growing strength. Orhan also introduced significant military innovations. He established a standing army and, most notably, the Janissary Corps. This elite military force was made up of Christian boys taken from conquered lands, converted to Islam, and trained as professional soldiers. The Janissaries would become a feared and highly effective force, central to Ottoman military success for centuries. Under Orhan's leadership, the Ottomans crossed into Europe for the first time, capturing Gallipoli in 1354. This move marked the beginning of Ottoman influence on the European continent and set the stage for their future dominance. Mehmed II, the conqueror of Constantinople. The rise of the Ottoman Empire reached a pivotal moment in 1453 under the leadership of Sultan Mehmed II, also known as Mehmed the Conqueror. By this time, the Ottomans had become a formidable power, controlling much of Anatolia and parts of the Balkans. Mehmed's ultimate goal was the capture of Constantinople, the capital of the Byzantine Empire. This city, with its strategic location and imposing walls, had resisted numerous sieges over the centuries. But Mehmed was determined to succeed where others had failed. Using enormous cannons capable of breaching the city's thick walls, Mehmed launched an all-out assault. After weeks of fierce fighting, the Ottomans broke through on May 29, 1453. The fall of Constantinople marked the end of the Byzantine Empire and the beginning of a new era. Mehmed made Constantinople the capital of the Ottoman Empire, renaming it Istanbul. He transformed the Hagia Sophia, the grand Byzantine cathedral, into a mosque, symbolizing the city's transition to Ottoman rule. Mehmed also encouraged migration to the city, making it a vibrant hub of commerce, culture, and religion. Suleiman the Magnificent, the Golden Age. The 16th century marked the height of the Ottoman Empire, with Suleiman the Magnificent, 1520 to 1566, at its helm. Known as Kanuni, or the Lawgiver, Suleiman was not only a brilliant military leader but also a visionary statesman and patron of the arts. Under Suleiman, the empire expanded to its greatest territorial extent, stretching from Hungary in the north to Yemen in the south and from Algeria in the west to Iraq in the east. His conquests included victories in Europe, such as the capture of Belgrade and the siege of Vienna, as well as campaigns in the Middle East and North Africa. Suleiman's rule was a golden age for the Ottomans. He reformed the legal system, creating a unified code known as the canon. This helped to integrate the empire's diverse populations, which included Muslims, Christians, and Jews. The Ottoman system of governance allowed these groups to maintain their religious practices and cultural traditions, fostering a sense of stability and coexistence. Suleiman was also a great patron of architecture, commissioning iconic structures such as the Sultan I Mosque in Istanbul. Ottoman art, music, and literature flourished during his reign, leaving a lasting cultural legacy. Why did the Ottomans succeed? The Ottoman Empire's success was the result of several key factors. Strategic leadership, visionary rulers like Osman, Orhan, Mehmed II, and Suleiman guided the empire through periods of growth and consolidation. Military innovation. From the Ghazis to the Janissaries, the Ottoman military adapted and evolved to meet new challenges. Cultural tolerance. The Ottomans' policy of religious and cultural inclusivity allowed them to govern diverse populations effectively. Control of trade routes. The empire's strategic location made it a hub for commerce, connecting Europe, Asia, and Africa. The decline and legacy of the empire. The Ottoman Empire began to decline in the late 17th century, facing internal corruption, military defeats, and the rise of European powers. By the 19th century, it was known as the sick man of Europe. Despite its eventual collapse after World War I, the Ottoman Empire left an indelible mark on history. Its architectural masterpieces, cultural achievements, and contributions to governance and trade continue to influence the modern world. From its humble beginnings as a small Anatolian tribe to its reign as a global superpower, the story of the Ottoman Empire is one of resilience, innovation, and ambition, a testament to the power of vision and unity.